Hello again, everybody. This is Dan from Prayer Warriors. And, recently we've been doing a lot of back and forth between Elijah and Elisha. There's so much that happened in their lives that's recorded. And today we're back to a big event in Elijah's ministry. As a reminder, when I talk about a remez, it's what the rabbis would say is a hint of something deeper, something that illuminates the text. It never contradicts. It's just something to really amplify. Also, the real story is in the links below. What I do with these videos is just present the topic. Hopefully, if it's something that interests you, you can really dig into it yourself and go through the links. But today's topic is very awesome as well as kind of humorous. It's Elijah that trash talks the prophets of Baal. Now, Elijah the prophet faced off against the evil king Ahab in the north, and over 450 false prophets of Baal and 400 prophets of Asherah in the northern kingdom of Israel. When the Bible mentions the groves and high places, it's referring to this type of pagan idol worship on elevated locations, which involve child sacrifice and phallic symbols, etc. Judah in the south kept temple worship in Jerusalem, although they went, according to the king that they had, they went from bad to worse. Sometimes they had a respite in there, but they deteriorated also. Elijah had confronted Ahab and had issued a challenge to see whose sacrifice would be accepted and consumed by the true God. Ahab considered Elijah's enemy because Elijah had prayed and caused a drought for about 3.5 years. After the confrontation, Elijah would pray again and God would bring rain once again. Now, the false prophets gathered and they danced and shouted and cut themselves as they tended to do whenever they worshiped. Elijah started mocking them after so many hours, telling them to cry louder. Maybe your God is asleep or on a long journey. And some translations say that maybe he's relieving himself. So when it came for Elijah's turn, he had the people douse the sacrifice on an altar 3 times with water. Then Elijah prayed, and God's fire came down and consumed the sacrifice, the wood, and even the stones and soil. The people that were gathered around fell on their face and worshiped God. Then Elijah had them grab the false prophets, and Elijah killed them by the Kishon Valley. I hope I'm saying that right. The story continues, though, as Jezebel will pursue Elijah because she didn't like that her prophets were killed, and she vowed to kill him. And we'll get into all that in a future video. I've got the links below, and if only one comment shows below, please click. There's a drop-down menu right under where it says comments, and select all comments, and you'll get them. May God bless you.